When it comes to money, Britain is a divided nation. The gap between rich and poor continues to widen. But how much does money really matter? A year ago, two households from opposite ends of the wealth divide found out. The Gowlands were counting every penny.
There's stress after stress after stress.
Millionaire property developers, the Greens, lived in luxury.
I love my toys, I love my motorbike, and I love my car.
For 1 week, they swapped homes.
It's got some damp.
And budgets.
I've never touched a 50 before.
Being in Ben and Demi's shoes and living their life really made me want to help them.
A year later, Rich House Poor House has catapulted the Gowlands into a new life.
Got a new house, like jobs have changed.
How did they do it?
So I'm going to change the way that you feel.
How are we ever going to repay them?
But things haven't gone smoothly for the millionaire Greens. The COVID pandemic hit them hard.
We were losing £21,000 a month.
It's just a year since the swap, and the lives of both families have changed forever.
Could be ours.
I know. Exciting, isn't it?
I know.
A year ago, in the seaside town of Redcar in England's northeast, we met multimillionaire Stephen Green, his partner Gemma, their daughter Sadie, and Stephen's granddaughter Ariana.
Is it nice?
Home is a newly refurbished house with 5 bedrooms, a fully equipped gym, and a driveway fit for Stephen's high-end motors.
I love my toys, I love my motorbike, and I love my car.
Stephen and Gemma are property developers with assets worth £6 million. It was Stephen's knack with numbers that sparked their romance 20 years ago.
His chat-up line was, "Can I have your number?" And I said, "How about I say it once, and if you remember it, it's meant to be." So I said it, and he said he walked home all the way, just saying my number over and over and over again, and he called me the next day.
The Greens believe anyone can emulate their success. So they also run a very lucrative personal training business.
What I'm going to do is show you a direction. I'm going to show you something you probably haven't seen before. This is the cycle of performance.
He has always been highly driven.
I want to show people what they're capable of. Because I believe we're capable of a lot more. Every single one of us.
His approach to life is based on self-belief and focus. It's likely a throwback to his army days when he saw active duty in the Middle East.
Once we crossed the border into Iraq, I knew that this was real now. We were going into a war zone. It was such a difficult time for me.
It left Stephen at rock bottom, and on his return, he was diagnosed with PTSD.
I started to drink, I was going out a lot more, started fighting.
It was hard. I could just see him like on the self-destruct completely.
Since they bought their first property 19 years ago for £35,000, they've built up a portfolio of companies worth £6 million.
Being a millionaire doesn't change you as a person, you are who you are.
They have a weekly budget after all expenses of £1,600. So what's the secret of their success? For the Greens, it all starts with positive thinking and rigid self-discipline.
We get up at 5 in the morning, and then we'll go straight and hit the gym.
And for that extra something, Stephen makes use of an unlikely secret weapon.
I've got this old green chair that hasn't got a base in it, and when you sit in it, you literally sink to the ground. But I love it, it's my thinking chair. That allows me to visualise and be very clear on what it is that I want from life.
30 miles away in County Durham is the town of Newton Aycliffe, where a year ago the struggling Gowlands were living. Dad Ben, Mum Demi and 3-year-old Lily.
Our house is a mid-terrace 2-bedroom, which we rent. Uh-oh.
In exchange for money off the rent, the couple agreed to do up the house.
Most of this house has been put together by Ben, or put back together anyway.
Yeah.
Before Lily arrived, both were working full-time. The cost of childcare forced Demi to stay at home. Then Ben lost his job. He was struggling to get by on 0-hour contracts.
I am currently a roofer. It's very weather dependent. It's always a worry what's next week going to be like. Some weeks it's £300 I can earn, that's working 6 days a week. Bad weather week can be half a day, and that's 30 quid that I'll earn. It's just stress after stress after stress.
Good girl.
Even the basics were pushing their budget to near breaking point.
There is times where we struggle to afford to get milk in for Lily, but we always do. We always find a way, whether it's raiding a penny jar or borrowing. Ready, this one?
After bills, they had just £57 a week to cover food, clothes and emergencies. The lack of regular work left the couple feeling there was nowhere left to turn.
Pretty desperate to get out of it. It's not a nice situation to be in, and we want out.
There was a huge difference in how the two families were living. So a year ago, what did Demi and Ben hope to get out of the swap?
I'm a strong believer in things coming into our path, so we sat down and talked about it, and it was kind of like we'd never get this opportunity to do this again.
And what was in it for the millionaire Greens?
I'm a big believer in taking yourself out your comfort zone, and I remember the day that we were actually going to do that, and I was certainly out of my comfort zones.
But also part of that was for our little girl Sadie to experience something different. Our home for a week. People have different lives and things aren't always easy as well.
The Greens' new home was barely half the size of their red car house.
When we went in there, you could see that they'd, although it was small, they'd made an effort to try and make it nice for the family.
Cosy room.
Yeah.
Ben, Demi and Lily.
And I think there's 3 of them.
Going into the house did bring back a lot of memories for Stephen and myself, where we didn't have a lot of money.
I remember our first house and we didn't have a bed. We literally slept on the floor in the bedroom.
How nice is this?
For Demi and Ben, the Greens' home was the house of their dreams.
When we pulled into Stephen and Gemma's driveway, we were like, it was just massive, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was just huge. Oh, wow.
Little office space.
Like,
Nice.
I'd never be out of here. It feels so nice. It's called Stephen.
Stephen, what was I say? Property investment. Jim? Wow.
Oh, that's a room. Tidy.
How do you think it is compared to ours?
Nothing like ours. Ready? Oh my God, you just sing like a cloud.
Oh.
Bye.
So the families knew where they were living for the week.
Go on then.
Next, they found out how much spending money they had.
Oh my God. A week?
There you go, that's 10 feet.
10, 20,
80, 100, we're not space.
55.
13, 14, 15, 1,600 quid.
£1,600 in
Yeah.
a week spare.
When we did the swap, the amount of cash that we had to kind of live off for the week, it was just crazy, wasn't it?
And then the feel of it was just like, you wouldn't be able to close your purse. Like, but you have to stuff it everywhere. So is that much of it?
£57.89.
I'm not even sure how somebody lives on that. I think the thing around the budget, looking back on that, was certainly me going into survival mode, just sort of going back to my army days. It was a great lesson for Sadie, that appreciation of money. And how does that make you feel if we had to live on this budget every week?
Sad.
The budget gave the Greens no option. They were forced to raid the fridge freezer.
Some pizza.
And you've got potato faces.
Food has arrived.
In Redcar, it was his and hers takeaways. Pizza for Ben, curry for Demi.
This is more than half of our budget for a week.
Let's enjoy it.
Cheers.
Isn't it? The first meal.
On their first night, and with no dining table, the Greens settled for a frozen pizza picnic.
Good morning.
It's 5 a.m.
Day 2 started early for Demi and Ben. At the door was Steve and Gemma's personal trainer, Alan.
Hello.
Morning. I've come to give you a sample of how Stephen starts his day.
And he meant business.
Just have a little jog around. Right then, if you can click your heels to up to your bum. Put your
I think
hands.
that the personal training with Alan as well, that was a big turning point for us.
No, I'm actually knackered, I'm not even joking. When you become a mum, your body changes, you put on weight in places you don't want. And I got lazy. And then it was during the show that I thought, right, no, like, that's part of my happiness.
Go on then, Demi, come on, come on.
And it's great to see that they're both taking fitness serious now after the PT session they had with Alan. And Demi's also lost a lot of weight as well.
Since the show, Demi and Ben have kept up their early morning fitness sessions. Demi has a challenging half-hour workout, while Ben pounds the pavements.
But I think I've lost over a stone now since the last show, and just going in the right direction, it just feels so much better. And you?
I think you're probably closer to 2 stone than 1. The stuff that Steve does, working out daily and stuff like that, and I was starting to put on weight, and yeah, definitely been a big inspiration for myself, my health and my fitness, definitely.
Old habits die hard. A year ago, on day 2, the Greens were also up early to do a food shop, with just £57 in their pocket. Stephen took charge. His army training meant he moved into survival mode.
So that's £4. When you're on exercise, when you're in Afghanistan and Iraq, it's called rations. You're on rations and you've got that daily amount to live off. So we go for tuna, a bit of protein.
So just plain pasta and plain tuna?
Well, it might have to be. These are cheap. We could get lots with this lot. Cheap as chips is the same. So we got 2 of these.
When Stephen goes in survival mode, it's as though a switch just gets, you know what I mean, flicked on. There's no negotiation that goes on at them times.
I think we can get by on that for the week, can't we?
I don't even know what I've got, to be honest, I don't know. At home, I do the cooking. When we bought our food, to be honest, I didn't even know what we had actually bought, and I looked and I thought, I don't even know if I can make a meal from this at all. But I can imagine it's really, really difficult for Ben and Debbie to look and think about, well, what do we need for this week?
Shopping on a fraction of their normal spend proves stressful.
That's £50 and 56 pence.
And they're left with only £7 for the rest of the week. Day 3. Demi and Ben were off to discover how property moguls Stephen and Gemma make their money.
Hi, I'm Tony. Nice to meet you. I'm Ben, nice to meet you. Hi, Demi.
Finance director Tony showed them over the development.
This building that you see here now is a £2 million project.
So how many businesses do they have?
Today they have 9.
9?
So of that, 7 property businesses and 2 training businesses.
Right.
They started off small. So Gemma used to trade anything she could really on the likes of eBay, clothes and cars. Stephen was in the army, but prior to getting out, they started dabbling a little bit in property.
So they started from the bottom, worked their way up.
They did. They both come from very humble backgrounds. Stephen came from a broken home, didn't do particularly well at school. He was always very driven, though. He made the affirmation that he was going to be a millionaire, which was met with a great deal of laughter and disbelief.
Right.
Within a decade, he'd actually done it.
Steve and Gemma, obviously hugely inspirational. How they came up from humble beginnings and council estates and stuff like that. Exactly the same as me and Demi have, and if they can do it, why can't we, kind of thing. So that was a big thing for us as well. If they can do it, we can do it, so let's do it.
30 miles away, Gemma and Stephen were meeting up with Demi's mum.
Hiya, I'm Demi's mum.
So I'm interested to know more about Demi and Ben. So what's Demi like as a person then?
She's a family person.
Right.
She doesn't go out.
No?
She won't leave the barn.
Right.
She just likes to stay in and be with Lily.
How hard is it for Ben and Demi to manage their week? We found the budget difficult.
Yeah, it's awful to see sometimes. You know, sometimes it's like, Mum, I haven't got enough. I don't know what I'm going to do, and you know.
Yeah.
So it's on the breadline, really.
Really difficult.
Yeah,
can imagine.
gonna make us. I'm a single parent. I can't financially help you.
Okay.
Sorry. Dad.
Yeah.
I wish I could help you. Your brothers.
Being in Ben and Demi's shoes and living their life really made me want to help them and see them achieve their goals and to help them know what they were capable of as well and be part of that journey from start to finish.
Do you know how this works?
I think so.
Inspired by the visit to Stephen and Gemma's multi-million-pound property development, Demi and Ben wanted to find out what it takes to get that winning mindset.
Babe, seen this?
What's that?
Stephen Green's mastermind circle.
Stephen's personal development journal made interesting reading.
One of the most useful ways to take advantage of the power is by imagining your perfect day again and again in your mind and turning things around even when, at first glance, it all appeared to be lost.
How mad is that? What do we say that we feel at the minute? Like, we literally feel lost.
Aye.
How do you get to where you want when you feel lost? Use the gym chair.
Time to put Stephen's method to the test. Ben started with a visualization exercise, imagining life as he'd like it.
So what would your perfect day entail?
My perfect day would be getting up to you and Lily, have a business that makes me money without me being there. I was massively sceptical about it, kind of like how on earth is like sitting and thinking going to help anything, any situation kind of thing. But now I realise that it is a big help just to give you that focus and that clarity on your journey and where you want to go. I think that's quite a good thing, that. Like, I was picturing things in my head. It makes me want to do it.
It's just visualising what you want, seeing it, putting it down on paper. I actually did my vision board the week after we got back from filming, and it just had everything that I want on it. You know, a big Range Rover, a gorgeous house. I want to have a property abroad just to rent out and things like that.
While Demi was dreaming, Stephen was hatching a plan to make those dreams come true. But first, he needed to know more about their situation. He met up with Ben's friends and family.
Hi, buddy, you all right? Daz, Stephen, nice to meet you, all right? I'd get everyone a drink, but I've got £4.20 in my pocket. So what type of person is he then? Tell me about Ben.
He's, I would say, the most generous and kind-hearted person I've ever met. He's really passionate about everything he does and everybody in his life.
Yeah.
His upbringing, he lived with his granddad, you know.
Right, okay.
He lost his granddad. That really played on him a little bit, so he always looks at family like ourselves as his family, you know, just to...
I was brought up by my grandparents.
Right.
Granddad had a big impact on me. He died. That had a big effect on me as well. So what is he tradesman? Is he
Carpentry and woodwork is what he loves doing.
Okay, so I'm a joiner as well.
It is like a mirror image.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. But this is the thing, there's nothing different about me at all. There's nothing special. I left school with no school grades. I was brought up by my grandparents, brought up in a council house. I just knew what I wanted, and I always felt that I could achieve more.
He could honestly be you if he just had a bit of guidance.
Yeah. I think that's probably he's not found what exactly he's passionate. Yeah, exactly, because I was 32-year-old until I knew what I wanted to do. I see people struggling because I know people don't have to live a life that way. I know you can move away from that, and that was the big thing for me, was if Ben and Demi had the right attitude, then I was willing to show them how to move away from that lifestyle.
If Stephen only knew, the visualization session had given Ben a kickstart. One of his dreams was to run his own business.
This has probably like inspired me. Everything that Steve's done for himself has just made my drive go through the roof. I just want to start on that path. Definitely the first step of me getting to where I want to be.
Ben's ambition was to have his own handyman firm, and he used the week's money to get tooled up.
This is the drill I'm going to get. I've not had a new drill ever, so yeah, it feels really good to be able to get one and not worry about it. I'm going to get a new little handsaw. I don't actually know how much the saw is, but I'm not really bothered at the minute. I've got money burning in my pocket, so it can be as expensive as it wants.
Demi wanted to discover more about Gemma's journey from financial struggles to a luxury lifestyle. Who better to ask than Gemma's mum?
So what was Gemma like as a child then? What was, you know, her upbringing and...
We lived in a terraced house in Redcar. She was ambitious at that age. I think she had this little club called the Caterpillar Club, but she held this Caterpillar Club in somebody else's garden.
Oh.
And they had to pay £1 to get into it, and she got the money.
Always a businesswoman from day one then.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
But it's how Gemma combines work and motherhood that Demi's really interested in.
How did she cope with leaving Sadie? I've struggled a lot leaving Lily, just so that I know, you know, I know she's safe then.
I think it's more us sometimes as parents, you know, than the child.
Yeah, so did Gemma just kind of, you know, just get on with it again, going back to work, and
yeah,
did it affect her in a way, or?
Well, I think, well, obviously she would have missed her. She's a mum.
Yeah.
Like all mums miss the children, but, you know, life is life. Life gets in the way and you just go out and you just crack on.
I've always struggled leaving Lily, I always will. I mean, before I was putting myself on hold with work and my career and things that I love, just so I could be there every day for Lily. I was sacrificing doing what I loved, whereas I'm not just a mum, I need to get my career sorted.
Nighttime on day 5 of the swap, and the Greens had a family fun night that cost nothing.
Everybody ready? I can't even hold that.
Sadie just loved that. She loves any, you know, time where we can have together as a family, doing activities. So she was like, yeah, pushing more and more games, more activities.
We don't particularly play those games that we did on the show last time. We more play drafts and things like that.
Charades next. Stephen's miming his own book.
Third word, house. I got it, safest houses.
Yes!
On the last night of the swap, the Gowlands splashed their cash on a romantic dinner out.
Oh, Ben, how beautiful is it?
Can I get you any still sparkling water at all?
Still, please.
Still?
Yes, thank you.
I'm all right, thank you.
We do oysters. I really want to try oysters.
Go for it.
I'd love to do the whole... Come on, we have to try oysters together.
The oysters there.
Oh, wow.
There you are.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Oh, they look amazing.
Come on, let's do it.
I don't think I can.
We can, come on. Cheers, then 1, 2, 3, we'll do it. Cheers.
I can't.
Cheers, 1, 2, 3.
I can't.
Sorry. Never again will I eat one of them.
A rare chance to chat things through made them realise they'd reached a turning point in their lives.
I've seen a massive change in you this week. You know, you're so less stressed and you're genuinely happy. It's just the Ben I met. You walk around with your head held high. It's lovely to see.
It's lovely to feel.
Like, you seem to be wanting to talk more now.
Yeah.
I'd never get that back home. It's like, Ben, are you okay? Yeah.
I've not even realised that.
I always crave for you to talk.
Sorry.
It wasn't the Ben I met. The Ben that I've had at home recently isn't him, and I've kind of got him back now.
When you said that you've got your old Ben back, that was a big eye-opener for me, and it was a starting point of, shit, I love this girl, I need to start showing her that I love her. I think something's clicked with me, like,
yeah.
I don't know what it is, but
yeah.
I'm just like 1,000,000% driven now. Like, I see our relationship in a different, I feel like I've totally fallen in love with you all over again, but in a different way as well.
I missed you.
I love you.
No romantic dinner for Gemma and Stephen. The Green family spent its last rich house, poor house pennies at the Pier Arcade.
We've got 52 pences. See how long we can make them last.
I got 2 lollipops.
Whoa.
Yay! Which one? That one.
Hi, can we have 2 of the regular chips, please? Salt and vinegar.
From the swap, we wanted Sadie to obviously experience a different way of life, and I feel that we absolutely got that from the whole swap with Ben and Demi.
Whoa!
Day 7. The swap was over and it was time for both families to return to their normal lives.
Are you laughing?
You're going to fit everything in that.
Ben.
Yeah?
Come and jump, please.
Off we go then in the taxi.
Halfway between their homes, the couples met up to talk about the week. So were their hosts what they'd imagined?
How are you?
All right.
Finally, nice to meet you.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Who's that, Lily?
Hi.
Hi, Stephen. You all right? Yeah, you?
Oh, hello.
That's Ariane.
Ariana and Sadie.
Are you giving cuddles?
Oh,
Got a new little friend.
Look at that.
oh, you're sure. What a crazy week, hasn't it?
Yeah, totally.
Absolutely
Yes.
crazy.
Should we all pop and get a drink?
Yeah, that'd be great. When we met Ben and Demi for the first time, it was as though we already knew them and we instantly clicked. We just got on really, really well.
So how's your week been?
It's been good.
Yeah?
Our food shopping, I think, took us like 10 hours.
And we probably went in starvation mode. We were like, bought loads of potatoes and loads of pasta.
I think that was Stephen just going like army way. Like.
Oh, so you literally felt you would die on our budget.
Yeah, the whole experience kind of took me back to our journey of like where we started off. There was a lot of things that, you know, we could see between us, you know.
The similarities was just, I couldn't believe.
Right.
It was just craziness.
Yeah.
I mean,
The match was uncanny. You just realised how close we actually were and how many things in their life were the same in ours. And it was just sort of giving them that. We thought if we can give them that little help up and just sort of direct them, that these two will fly. We've had difficult times with finance, but there've been spells. We've not been living in it permanently, and I can imagine it's not easy.
yeah, when it's constant, it's that feeling of like a failure, basically. That's how we feel, don't we? We just don't want that anymore. It's not that we haven't done anything, we just don't know which way to go.
Yeah.
Neither Ben or Demi had any idea that their lives really were about to change forever.
It's been a massive eye-opener for us. We've come away very positive and very driven, haven't we?
I'm still in my head, how are we going to get there? It will take time, it's going to take a long time.
I don't think it'll take as long as you just think.
Yeah.
This is being honest with you both. I think you're both probably flitting a little bit too much. It's like, where can I put my focus to try and get a bit more money?
That's exactly what it is.
And I think what you've got to do, you've got to flip this on its head and you need to focus on what makes us happy. What is that job? What's that house? What's that car? It just reminds me a lot of where we were when you just need that guidance and you just need that support. We knew that we were going to offer something to them to give them an opportunity. And then that was going to be down to them if they wanted that and if they had the attitude to implement what we were telling them. And I am pretty black or white with that stuff. Either you want it or you don't. If they did, I knew I could help them. If they didn't, then it's kind of move on. What me and Gemma would like to do is we would like to put you through all of our training to a value of about £30,000. All of the business training, the full lot, the mindset training.
Thank you.
Steve and Gemma had offered us, let's just say 30 grand instead of 30 grand's worth of training. If they said there's 30 grand's hard cash, to be honest, that would have lasted...
We'd have got excited.
It would have lasted 4 weeks. But he's basically teaching us how to fish so we can feed ourselves for the rest of the life, rather than giving us a fish to have one meal with.
At this point, Ben and Demi were full of hope for the future.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Things are going to change.
But would it last when they got back home? It's time to return to reality.
Nice to be back.
Feels crap to be walking in this house like.
It would have been easy to give up. But that wasn't going to happen. At 7 the next morning, they were up and at it.
It wasn't a case of sitting down at home and, we're back to normal life. That was all systems go then. You know, we got home, we just started working on changing ourselves from the get-go. And we've just done that continuously every day.
As time moved on, they discovered that exercise doesn't just keep you fit.
realised that it is a big help just to give you that focus and that clarity on your journey and where you want to go. So I'll go for a jog, go for a run. That's a really good head clearance for me, as well as the fitness side of things. So yeah, running is my kind of green chair.
Before long, it was back to school at Stephen and Gemma's personal training academy.
Pull the funds back up, potentially using bridge and finance. I think Ben and Demi have took a lot of inspiration away from me and Gemma, the way we approach life.
What about someone with zero experience? What would you advise them to do?
Ben and Demi have commented a few times that, well, hey, if these guys have done it, maybe we can do it as well. And often that's all it takes, is that curiosity of maybe I could do this.
Previous to the show, Ben had worked casual hours for a local construction firm.
0-hour contracts here and there, no guarantee of what I was getting per month, no guarantee anything coming in really, no stability.
Stephen's business training sessions gave him the confidence to start out on his own.
Kind of had the realisation that I'd been doing all of this stuff for other people and I could do it myself. So yeah, text my boss, told him to find someone else. I set up my own business.
He's more than getting his money's worth out of the drill he bought during the show.
I'd never ever bought myself any new tools. I didn't want to get it dirty at first, if I'm honest. But yeah, it's been a good little workhorse for me.
Ben's business did well and the extra money soon gave them options.
Yeah, we kind of set goals to move house.
We weren't stuck still anymore, were we? We weren't in a standstill, we were moving in the right direction, which was up and not down.
With regular money coming in, the next big step forward was moving to a larger, more comfortable house. There was even room for Demi to start her own business.
So after the show, I had a part-time job. I was working to save to do beauty courses. And I went for it and I qualified. And then we did my beauty room, didn't we? You helped me with that.
I'm just pinning down your bottom lashes so I don't glue them together to your top.
And then it just took off. I left work, I put my notice in and I started taking on clients. I doubled my weekly income the first week of me going solo with my own business. So it was the right choice, wasn't it? And I love it. I absolutely love my job.
Today, Demi's pampering her mum, Lorraine.
Do you know when we did the show last year, did you ever think I'd have left my job and...
Not a chance, no way.
Would work being my own boss?
Not this quick. I knew you'd be successful. Because you've always wanted to do it, haven't you? And,
yeah.
But not this quick, Demi.
Took it with both hands, didn't I?
You did. I mean, it hasn't been easy for you, Demi, at all.
I don't know, I think with me it's my self-image, isn't it? I think too much into what people say about me and that's what held me back all them years, I think, wasn't it, Mum?
Yeah.
I'd listened too much to what people said and now I'm just like, don't have time for it.
That's right. You're too busy, pet.
And Gemma's been there, giving business advice to Demi every step of the way.
It's been a great journey because it wasn't just a case of giving money to somebody, but it was actually being on the journey of their growth and seeing how far they've come right now and the wonderful things that they're doing.
You're so lucky, honestly.
I know. I was talking to Stephen the other day, we were just messaging away, and he was like, oh, and while we're on, I'm just going to throw in all of Gemma's business training for free. And I was like, what?
Wow.
Like, it's just, honestly, like, how are we ever going to repay them? Like, seriously.
Can you? But do you know what? That's the people that they are. They're thoughtful and giving and...
Just want to help, don't they?
Yeah.
12 months ago at the beginning of the swap, the Greens discovered a near-empty fridge-freezer in Demi and Ben's house.
You've got some pizza and you've got potato faces.
Fast forward and more money means a full fridge.
Before we used to just stock up on the freezer stuff, things that last. Your fruit and veg and your salads, they all cost double, if not more, what you would buy in the freezer aisle. So it was something that we just didn't buy.
Eating nutritious meals is giving them more energy and helping them stay focused. And Ben's going to need all the focus he can muster to face his next challenge. He's been offered a role in the team that signs up clients for Stephen and Gemma's training courses.
I got a message off Steve, got something for you. And he basically said, look, Ben, me and Gemma have had a chat. We think you'd be perfect for the role of sales, kind of marketing type thing.
We didn't know if it would work, and we were straight up front with him and just said, look, let's just test it. If it doesn't work, you can obviously jump back into what you're doing.
You were quite worried though, weren't you, in the beginning? You had like you had a split.
Yeah, I was kind of...
You just took off on your own and then you didn't want that, you felt a bit pulled back. And
yeah, my business has just took off massively, hadn't it? Doing really well, like I say, fully booked.
Stamp duty too. I said to him that I didn't expect him to make a sale in the first week. That just interact with people, find the role, just learn to have them conversations with people. And I think it was on the third day he'd made his first sale, and he rang us up. He was really excited. And at the end of the month, he sent me a private message because of his first wage that he got was a lot more than he'd ever had, and I think it was probably a bit overwhelming for him to get a pay packet like that.
My first wage coming in from Stephen was £3,500.
You were like a kid at Christmas, can you remember?
Yeah, I was a little bit like...
You were like, look.
Yeah.
Show me his bank statement. And I was like, no way. Like, it was just madness.
I've quadrupled my wages now in comparison to where we were.
We have spare now, don't we?
Yeah. It's a massive relief knowing that bills are paid every month. And not only bills are paid, but we've got extra cash to do the things that we want to do. Get the treats that Lily wants.
With extra money coming in, Ben and Demi wanted to put Stephen's training into practice and buy their first investment property.
It's a 2-bed. It's currently on for 60,000, but it needs full refurb. So it needs a full new kitchen in, full new bathroom, full decorate and everything inside. The walls and that look all right condition, but with it being on for 60, the average comparables are looking at around 75 to 80-ish.
All right,
maybe a little bit more. Probably start at about 40, max at 45.
Yeah.
Once we've bought number one, bought it below market value, we can use that on to investment 2, investment 3, and we just build them each time.
Put an offer in, see what happens.
Could be ours.
I know. Exciting, isn't it?
I know. Doesn't feel real, does it? Like we could own like properties.
Yeah. Nice little investment.
One of many.
Yeah.
But while things were rosy for the Gowlands, the COVID pandemic hit the Greens business hard. Training seminars had to be cancelled.
We had a couple of events booked in. Both of them events got cancelled, so we lost 20 grand.
Building work also ground to a halt.
We had to shut the doors on our site, and we were losing £21,000 a month, so we were hit really, really hard at the front end.
With revenue down, Ben's new job was on the line.
We could have probably took the easy option to just let Ben go at that point. We held our nerve in that process and stuck with that, and persisted with Ben, and he just grew. He just got stronger and stronger.
Instead of getting laid off, Ben played a vital role helping the Greens business get back on track. And in just over a year since the swap, Ben and Demi have started to live their dream.
We've done a year and we've come so far in that year, you know, like jobs have changed, we've got a new house.
Looking back at year one, our list of goals that we had, how many of those are ticked off now?
Yeah. The only thing we haven't done yet is get on that property ladder, so it will be done, especially with the training that Stephen and Gemma's given us. It's unbelievable.
One of the perks of Ben's new job is attending corporate events. Tonight is the Stephen Green Property Investment Academy Awards dinner. Over the year, the two couples have become not just workmates, but friends.
All right, guys. All right? Yeah, good to you.
The awards recognise high achievers who've moved on from training to spectacular success in the property market.
This time last year, if you'd have asked me what I would be doing, I would never ever have thought that I would be donning my tuxedo, black tie event, and basically rubbing shoulders with millionaires and people who are well on the way to being millionaires, including myself. Hey, mate. All right.
I'm really looking forward to tonight. It's one of the best nights of the year for us. It's going to be especially nice this year because Ben and Demi will be there with us as well. It's really rewarding for us to see the journey that they've come on.
My confidence since doing the show has grown massively. I've found my path now and I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm happy with my job, my house, my family. I don't feel like I'm in that rut. Definitely doing the show kind of put me back on that track and I've just found me again.
I would say Ben and Demi have inspired me. They've taken their situation, where they are, where they felt like they couldn't move forward and they were stuck, and actually taken the action to get where they want to be.
You do get those times where negativity can creep back in, but it's knowing how to deal with it and knowing how to change it into positivity. Shift your mindset.
This has personally for me changed my life. I'll wake up and have a bad day and I'll completely know how to shift my thought and just block it out and just get on with my day. This isn't just a financial opportunity that they've given us, they have completely
lifestyle,
gave us
personality change, everything, isn't it?
It's like a script of what you need to be doing to be going up there.
Well done.
It's not about money anymore with us, is it?
No,
at all.
Not at all.
Money isn't.
It's happiness. And at the end of the day, we all want to be happy. And it's knowing how to make yourself happy.